Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Sky Factory. As you can see, we already got our list up and running. A lot of it is, we basically have two things to go, which is why they're on two different signs. This here is going to be our botany for the day, and this here is going to be a little bit more power generation. Now, technically with the solar powers, we don't really need any more power generation, because eventually we'll get to killing dragons and whatnot, and you know, that'll be the end of it. We won't need any more than what the solar panels can give us. But I built the platform. As you can see, I got a little bit built for it already, but I already got the platform built, so you know what, I'm going to use it for more than just 4 solar panels. But first things first, we're going to build the bands of aura. So to do that, we need runes of mana and mana steel. And to do that, I do believe this is correct, we just make a circle, slap a rune of mana in there, and we got a band of aura. Now this is what I thought we were making last time, and actually, come to think of it, I think I can use Terra Steel on these as well. So I didn't put any in there. Okay, let me take that off. But I think Terra Steel works on these to upgrade them as well. So if we get a couple of those, I could be wrong on this. Nope, there we go. Then we get the greater bands of aura. And now you might be wondering, well, why get those ones? Well, because now if we go into our baubles and replace the greater bands of mana, which we will throw into our inventory just to keep them. So these here will very passively fill up the mana tablet. As you can see, it actually already has a little tiny bit in it. And then once that's full, I do believe it'll power up those two, which will give us a huge reserve of mana to deal with in future episodes. They are insanely helpful to have, because while the plants in that generate more, just the process of going there and getting them and coming back into it, it's just a pain in the ass. It's just easier to do it like that. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff here, because the next one we're making is a Cirrus Amulet. Now, you might have noticed that I also have the box separated into two, and there's a lot. Like, I have those separated two and the box separated two. And now there's a lot here for only making 2 things. But that's because the Tectonic Girdle and the Cirrus Amulet takes a lot. So, like, if we look at the Cirrus Amulet, it requires 4 mana infused string, a mana steel ingot, a rune of autumn, and a rune of air. So if we look at the rune of air, it takes mana powder, mana steel, string, feather, carpet, and we get 2 of them, which is that right there. So we're going to go, we'll grab some... I might grab the rest of what's in there too, but we're going to grab some cold coke. Oh, look at that, I got lots of it built up. So that we can power our runic altar. And then I already got some stuff over there. Oops, that's not wrong. That's not the right chest. Okay, so then besides that, what do we need? The rune of autumn requires a rune of air and a rune of fire. And the rune of fire requires all of that. Okay, so I need that. And then, is that all that I need then? Or no, because okay. And then that, and I think then that's all that I need. I want to say, because the rune of autumn takes all that. Got the rune of air. Okay. I think this is everything that I need then to make all the runes that I need. Now, I could have made the runes beforehand. Oh, fuck me. Something spawned over there. Oh, there's a fucking witch over there. Oh, well. As you can see, our stuff's still growing. Still going strong. I made a little bit more. I'll show that when I go back. And then we'll need... I'll just take a few. Okay, and then I will link you to that, because that'll work. Okay, so the first rune that we need, and I'll move this around a little bit because I won't be needing any of that. We'll make the rune of air first. So we need mana powder, mana steel, string, feather. Okay, so we need mana powder, mana steel, string, feather, and the carpet, right? Yes, okay. So we toss that on here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Give our flowers a little bit of mana to shoot at it. Okay, and that should be good, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's going up. So yeah, while we're working on this, I got a few things to talk about. I don't know if I'll continue this series into the new year. This may be a series that I just drop, because there's not really any story to it, so I don't feel bad about just dropping it without any real warning. But it's not really all that fun for me. Like, if I was streaming it, it would be better. If I had other people with me in it, it would be better. But it's just a lot of me rushing to get things set up for the next video. So I don't know if this will go into the next year, but we'll see. But as you can see, we got some Podzol, Mycelium. Our ice essence is now full up on stuff. I guess that's pretty much all I did. I didn't really do a whole lot more with the nature essence that I got, but I think I just kind of like made it all into the Podzol, or whichever one I couldn't make it into before. I think Mycelium I couldn't make before. So that might be why it's like that. Okay, let's see. Let's check on this. Still halfway there. Wow, these runes take a long time. But yeah, I don't know if I'll continue this into the new year at all. I doubt it. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I can't guarantee that it won't be coming back, and it might come back in the future. But as it stands now, it's just not worth it for me, because it's way more work than it's worth doing it all by myself. Okay, I'll throw that in there because that will have 2 of them shooting at it, which should speed it up significantly. Yeah, there you go. I'd get the other ones on it, but I don't think that they can fire quite that far. I don't know how far these mana bursts can go, but I don't think it'll be quite that far. Oh, I need to chow down a little bit. So yeah, this is a series that'll probably go away until the future. Kind of like Dead by Daylight. It's just too much work to keep it going for you know, the 0 return that I get on them. In fact, I'm saying all this, probably nobody is actually here to listen to it. There we go. There, so we actually get 2 runes of air for that, which is good, because obviously we need that. So the other rune that we need is an autumn, but for the autumn we need the fire. So for the fire we need mana powder, mana steel, nether wart, gunpowder, and a nether brick. So mana powder, mana steel, gunpowder, nether wart, and a nether brick. So if I go boop, 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 there we go. And then yeah, there we go, and they'll still be shooting it in. And I don't think, yeah, this one won't take as long as the air for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why, but whatever. But if you guys do decide that you'd like to see more of this, or maybe even like a different version of Minecraft, like just standard Minecraft, or just something Minecrafty, let me know in the comments, and I will do it differently or something. You know, I am open to criticisms, believe it or not, and I will listen for the most part, because I know a lot of YouTubers say that they're open to criticisms and then they get criticized and then they do nothing to change it. But you know what, I'm not like that, because, well, for one, I'm just starting out, so any criticisms are probably valid, as I have very little knowledge of what I'm doing here. Oh, there we go. That up there, and boom. There we go. Now we have 2 runes of fire. Okay, and then for the rune of autumn, we need fire, air, spider eye, and 3 leaves. So we need fire, air, spider eye, the 3 leaves, and that. Okay, fire. Oh, damn it! Pick it up, and it didn't put it in his hand for. Oh, I know why. Okay, fire, air, spider eye, and 3 leaves. So this one will probably take... Oh, no, that actually wasn't too bad with the mana burst hitting it. But yeah, because like I really do like playing Minecraft. And the reason I even started Sky Factory was because I had been playing it in the mornings anyway. And I was having a lot of fun with it. But after I started doing videos in it, I don't know, it was just like trying to think of what I need to keep in the videos, what I need to cut out of the videos, you know, what do I set up, what do I show how to do. It's just a lot. And like I said, if I had other people with me, obviously I would just show it all. Because there would be enough people making things go by fast enough that it wouldn't be super boring. Like, to get all this stuff ready, I had to go through a lot of fucking boring shit, let me tell you. Like, you might think, like, this here is boring, and I agree, watching the runes get made is boring. But you have no idea what I went through just to get to the point of making the runes. Is that still even going up at all? Let me check my... Yeah, okay. I need to resupply them with a little bit more mana. Because it seems like they are running low. Well, that one still had a little bit in it, but there you go. That should be better. There it goes. Look at those bursts. Beautiful. Because, yeah, like, there's just so much in Sky Factory, and a lot of it is grinding, which is why I like the chickens. I mean, this series wouldn't have lasted as long as it did without the chickens. I'm not going to lie, because, like, the chickens just cut out so much. Oh, it doesn't even consume the runes when you use them? Oh, that's awesome. I imagine that this will, though. Okay, so that is everything that I need. So, what is it? I did not bring that with me, but that's fine. I got that stuff back. Man, I didn't actually know that when you made runes with runes that you got them back. That is awesome. I had no idea. I didn't do a whole lot. Like, oh, God. I probably made about the same stuff in my other one because I didn't get that deep into it on the one I had before. Okay, so it was that, and then, okay. That goes there, autumn goes up there, and air goes down there. There we go, now we have a Cirrus Amulet. Now you might be wondering, well, what does the Cirrus Amulet do? It lets you do that. It lets you double jump. It gives you double jump, and it lets you, and you take less fall damage. I highly doubt that it's too much less, yeah. It's just basically less as in it'll cover the little bit extra height from the double jump. Okay, so the last thing we need is the Tectonic Girdle, which we need all of this and that for. Now the Tectonic Girdle, what it does is it prevents you from being knocked back, I believe. I think that's what that one is. So I don't know how much it, like, I don't know if it's just like you can no longer be knocked back, or if it's like, you can't be knocked back up to this point, and then that will still knock you back. So for that, we need the Rune of Fire, which we already got, the 4 Leather, the Mana Steel, and the Rune of Earth. And for the Rune of Earth, we need Mana Powder, Mana Steel, a Mushroom, a Block of Coal, and Chiseled Stone. So, go, the Mushroom, Block of Coal, and Chisel. Well, alright, we need Stone, right? Because the Stone, that is one thing about it, though, is like, for some reason, when you open up, well, anything, basically, in this that takes stone, it starts out on chiseled stone for some reason, and I don't know why. Because obviously it'll just filter through all of the stuff that can be used for it, but some of the stuff, it starts like anything that takes glass usually starts on quite clear glass, or oh fuck, what the hell? Stained glass. Like, it's, why did I, oh right, because I didn't. Is that good enough? No, I didn't think so. I don't know why I keep putting it. God damn it. Oh, there it goes. Finally. There we go. Now we got our Runes of Earth. Okay, so what the hell was it? Okay, so that goes there. The 4 Leather, the Rune of Fire, and the Rune of Earth. Boom. Now we have a Tectonic Girdle. Now I like all these because they give you bonuses. Now the reason I took these is because they give you bonuses that don't take mana. Because the only thing really that I ever used that took mana, I don't even have enough drawer slots for these. That in there. I'll take those out because these can just be planted. There we go. Because, yeah, like the only thing I ever really used that took mana, and I don't know how much mana everything takes, obviously, because I haven't used all that much in it that takes mana. But it was the pendant. I think I talked about this before. It's the pendant that you can put a potion effect on, and then it just slowly drains your mana while giving you the effect. And I did the regeneration one, and it just destroyed my mana. Like, I had the 2 greater bands of aura on, and they couldn't even make a dent. Like, it drained so fast because it was a constant buff. It didn't buff you, like, when I put it on, I figured it's like, oh, when I take damage, it'll activate it, and that's when it'll start draining mana, but it wasn't. It was just constant. So I couldn't keep up with like the mana needed for it. Okay, so we need a Kinetic Dynamo, and then as you can see, we're making a Windmill and a Waterwheel. Now, we're not going to make like a huge windmill. We're going to have like the windmill turbines. And that little piece that you can see built there is for the Waterwheel. But first things first, we need the Kinetic Dynamo, which, shit, I need to actually look up, because I have these a little bit out of order because I have the windmill stuff first for some reason. Okay, so it takes a copper coil block. To make a copper coil block, you need an iron ingot and 8 low voltage wire coils. To make those, you need 4 copper wires and a stick. To make the copper wires, you need a copper plate and shears, or that engineer's wire cutters. So if we put the wire cutters in there with that, we get the copper wire. And then if we do that, that should, oops, there we go. That'll make us 8, because you get 4 every time you make one. So then from there, we circle it, slap the iron in the middle, and we have the copper wire coil. And then from there, you need 3 iron and 2 redstone, which is a piece of cake. Now this, as far as I know, is the only way to get power out of the windmill and the water wheel. So that's our Kinetic Dynamos. So we're going to go over and actually set them up right now, because we need to attach the stuff to them. Now the thing that I haven't quite figured out yet is exactly how to get power out of the Kinetic Dynamo, or if my setup over here actually works. Also, as it turned out, when I had the flux plug plugged into the Ender Energy conduit, it for some reason, since this is from Flux Networks and that's from Ender.io, they actually weren't putting any power into the flux plug. So that's why it's set up like it is now, because now it's actually sending power to my stuff, whereas before it actually wasn't. So I need to figure out a way how to do that better, but you know, there's only so much I can do. So as you can see, I may have been doing stuff here earlier. We need to build this out a little bit, just so that we have a space to walk on if we ever need to deal with the, there we go, deal with the windmill. Okay, so I don't need that quite that high. There we go. So now, and also the reason why we're actually putting these up first is because, as far as because I think there's a way to change them, but I also believe that the way you place them, like, because see, I can pull energy out of the top using wires or something, but like that is the part that needs to be attached to whatever, like the water wheel or the windmill. And I think those are the only 2 things that you can make to generate power in this. And then this one here, shit, you know what? I don't actually remember. Crap. I built all this and I don't remember exactly where the dynamo needs to be placed. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go 1, 2, 3, whoop, 4, 5. So it would need to be placed where this block was, right? Because if there's 2 and 2, I would imagine that I have it set up so that, so then if I do that, there we go. I don't actually know how I'm going to put those on there properly now. But I built them off the platform just because of how they work. Because my plan was to make even more power generation stuff. It's basically, this whole series was meant to be like, I'll figure stuff out and then I can help other people do it by, you know, then I'll do it on camera and whatnot, and they can see how it all works, right? That's why I usually like pre-make the majority of stuff. And then I show you like that right there. I showed me making a Kinetic Dynamo, and then I just had another one already ready. So we'll do the windmill first since it's up first. And we need all of this stuff up here. So to make a windmill, we're actually going to make an improved windmill. Because if you look, we have windmill and improved windmill. So for the improved windmill, you need improved windmill blades and a steel ingot. To make an improved windmill blade, you need a windmill blade and 4 tough fabrics. To make a windmill blade, you need 3 treated wood and 4 planks, which is why I have these. That's not quite right. There we go. And that makes you the blade. And then to do that, oh, whoops. Right, and then to make the tough fabric, you need 8 industrial hemp fibers, which I don't actually know which direction they go. Oh, and a stick. That's what it is, and the stick. And then if we go, no, not like that. Shit. Okay, and then to make the improved windmill blades, it's 4 tough fabric and a windmill blade, obviously. That makes that. And then to make the windmill itself, you circle it, slap a steel ingot in it, and boom, you have your windmill. Now, there's one really neat thing about the windmill, which we're going to do. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it actually does have 8 blades on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a red dye, a green dye, blue, yellow, orange, purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I guess we'll grab a brown, I guess black. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do black. We'll just leave that. Because now I don't actually know how to do this. I didn't test this beforehand. But apparently you can dye on the improved one, because they're all white there and it's fabric, you can dye them. Like I said, I haven't tested this, so I don't know exactly how it works. So we'll have to see. But to be fair, I also haven't figured out how to get power out of the windmill yet. So place that. Fuck. See, I was worried about something like this happening. Because if you're not just right... Damn it. Okay, so... Now, I don't know if this will work because I have stuff... Yeah, because see, I'm standing on... There it is. Oh shit, that actually did work. Can I walk through the windmill? I cannot. Great. Okay, so I can destroy that though. And that's oak wood, okay. Just making sure I'm hitting the right thing here. There we go, and then it starts to spin. So now, apparently if we center it and pick a direction or something, I don't know how it's supposed to work. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, you know what, can I stop it? There it goes. Okay. So if I do that, nope. Okay, hang on, I'm actually gonna just look this up real quick. Okay, so I don't know, it says just clicking the center block in one of the 8 directions will dye the blades, but it doesn't seem to be working. So maybe that isn't something that's actually able to be done right now. Okay, so what other blocks do I have? Okay, good idea, I have some dirt. Because I'm going to need to work my way around this. Fuck. God, the windmill, not the windmill, the water wheel is going to be just as much of a pain in the ass too, isn't it? I'm just going to end up losing most of this dirt, but that's fine. I got shit tons of it now. Okay, and then can I go out? Can't, good. Well, I guess that doesn't really tell me if I can make it past there though, does it? You know, the fact that you can shift click and make sure that you don't fall off a block is or not shift click, shift walk, like crouch walk, and it makes it so that you can't fall off a block is awesome. Okay, so there we go. We now have a working windmill. Like I said, I don't know how to get power out of it per se. I know that the power, now that it's connected, should be going into the Kinetic Dynamo. And from there, I can pull it out the top. Now, the thing about the windmills is the higher up they are, like your Y coordinate, the higher that is, the better, the more power it generates. So like, for example, we are at 58 Y. So, so we should be getting, during clear weather, 8 RF, during rain, 10, and during thunder, 16. Obviously, I got the rain shield up, so that won't happen. But then if you go up to 70 as your Y, you'll get 24, 32, and 50 respectively. And then up to 101 will get you 30, 40, 62. Then 151 will get you 36, 50, 76. And then if you're above 200, you get 50, 66, 100. So technically, if you wanted to, you could build up to 201, slap down the windmill, and then run power cables all the way back down to it. But I don't need power generation that much that I'm going to do that. So next part, by next part, I'll try and figure out how exactly that works, and we'll see. But speaking of which, there actually won't be one of these next week anyway, because that falls on Christmas, and I have a different thing to play for Christmas. Since it's Christmas, I have a different game to play for that day. Or maybe I'll play that on Christmas Eve, or release that on Christmas Eve and do something Christmassy in Minecraft, because especially in Sky Factory, there's a lot of Christmas stuff. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, well, technically the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put all these dyes back, now that I can't seem to use them. Okay, so purple, blue, orange, and yellow. There we go. Oh, and brown. Cocoa beans. There we go. Okay. Just go over there. I don't want one block in my inventory. Okay, so next thing is we're going to build a water wheel. When I heard about this, I thought it was really fucking cool. Okay, why didn't that... Oh, unless it's space wheel for the actual... Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have a water wheel. We need 4 segments and a steel ingot. To make a segment, you need 3 treated wood and 4 sticks. Sound familiar? Yeah, they're basically made the same way, just different patterns. Which makes sense. And then you put the 4 pieces around. And apparently you forget to take out the steel ingot, I guess. I did have another one in there, didn't I? Really? Did I really not put in a fucking other ingot for that? Damn. Also, you can see that I have a block or a bucket of water. I don't actually need that. Because of the way I have it set up, I don't think I will anyway. I may need it. Okay, steel is that you? No, your electrical steel is close. Your steel. There we go. So we slap all those in, and then boop. There we go. We now have a water wheel. So we'll take that. We'll throw the dirt down there in case I need it, and the water bucket just in case. Because I have a feeling that what I did there might not work. But the fact that, like, the actual blades of it, like, only the center block counts as a block for hitting them. Like, I can punch, like, the air all day at the blades, and it doesn't do anything. And I feel like the same is true for this thing, but... So actually, you know what? This might actually not be as much of a pain because I can do that to get around it. Okay, so if I slap that in there, as you can see, it's awfully large. So this generates power based on how many... Okay, see, look, I do need at least one there. Based on how many flowing water blocks are around it going in the right... Like, keeping it turning in the right direction, right? So, like, obviously, if I dumped water on it and it went down both ways, it would cancel itself out and it wouldn't produce anything. Oh, actually, the water wheel actually shows a chunk each. Like, each piece actually counts. So that is actually what I was worried about. So I actually might need to go and grab some more blocks because I need to get up there then. Let's see. If I put one there... So, like, the best thing to do is to have it so that it flows down one side and then flows underneath it. Kidding me, I'm one short. Oh, I guess not, because I can do that. Yeah. So what I did here is I have this set up so that if I go up here, I just have the water. There you go. Break that. And then it flows down. Oh, hang on. Get that. Go. There we go. See, so it starts in the middle and starts it pushing that way. Flows down the side, and as long as it's touching, I think, it counts. And then it flows down there and goes across there, where it obviously will stop touching it, but that's fine. So as far as I know, this is the best setup you can do for a water wheel. I mean, I don't know 100% because obviously I haven't done a whole lot of testing or anything, considering I still don't know exactly how to pull power out of them. But yeah, I think this is the best. So if you just give me a second here, I can look up. Okay, so it can generate... One source block of water can generate up to 22 RF per tick. And with some configurations, it can go up to 29. So I think with 3 wheels stacked on 1 Kinetic Dynamo. Okay. So if you stack up 3 of them, apparently the max you can get is 88. Like, you can just attach them in the center, so, like, you don't need a Kinetic Dynamo attached to each one. Like, you can put 3 side by side, and it'll work all on one kinetic dynamo. Like, it'll just pass power through them. So I think this is the setup for getting 29 RF per tick, which obviously isn't all that great considering that these solar panels are producing 2048 per tick. But like I said, I built this area, so I'm going to use it. And I think it looks neat having the windmill there and the water wheel there. I think it looks pretty fucking cool. So other than that, I don't really have... So I didn't need that after all. I don't really have anything else. That was all that I had set up. I don't know why I assumed that that would take an hour. Probably because of how long it took me to set it up. Because that took me like 2 days to get all that working. Let's check this guy out. Gold ore, prosperity shards. Man, I love how many prosperity shards are in there. It's so fucking nice because that was just such a pain in the ass to get them. So like the nuclear reactor. Oh shit! I never put those things back. Is another power source that I want to build. I'm gonna build it where like in the center there where the solar panels are, and I can move them pretty much anywhere because they're solar panels. But like that's another power generation that I like. There's a rainbow generator that you can make. Rainbow. So you make the top and half and the bottom half. And you make them using the other generators from extra utilities. And as far as I know, it says when all other generators are creating power, taste unlimited power of the rainbow. Now, as far as I know, the way that works is you need each of these generators to build it. And then you need another one of each of these generators just in the world. I'm assuming within a certain number of blocks of the rainbow generator. And then if all of them are being powered, the rainbow generator will start to be powered. And I think it also makes a rainbow for one thing. But other than that, I believe that it gives you like an insane amount of power with it. Okay, so these ones back here are definitely the ones that need it. Okay, so that one has almost at the first one. That one has a little bit less, so this one will get 2. There we go. Oh god. But yeah, like it's... Yeah, it sounds really complicated. I'm gonna obviously do a little bit of research if I ever do that one beforehand. Because like I said, it sounds super complicated and I don't know if what I said is true or if like you build that and you just need like something that powers each of them. Because like when you look at it, right, like the overclock generator, the pink generator, heated redstone, all of those take different... They all take different stuff to power them. Like, is the death generator in here? Yeah, so like the death generator, I know you can put rotten flesh in it. I don't know what else it takes. But also while they're being powered, some of them, like for example, the death generator, when you have it being powered, in a certain radius around it, anybody who steps into that radius will be marked for death. And then like a little while later, they'll just die. Like just straight up, just dead. Just done. Oh, dude, you can make a rainbow lamp? I wonder what that does. Oh, it does. It actually changes color. That's cool. I might make one of those. But yeah, like, there's a lot of different power generation stuff. We still need to figure out stuff to go to the end and kill the Ender Dragon so that... what is it? Because we need to do fusion crafting so that we can make stuff so that we can spawn and kill the Wither and whatnot. This will check. I know this isn't a very long video, but I don't care necessarily. So you know what? We'll check out what's in the legendary loot bag. Check our box, which is full of fucking garbage again. So in our legendary loot bag this time, we got another chance icosahedron and 4 draconium dust. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Right? Why not? Let's grab the chance cubes. We'll take the icosahedron. We're going to build out and we're going to open all these sons of bitches. Now, I have more of these. And now, the reason I say we're going to build out is because these can really fuck your world over. Like, severely fuck over your world. Okay, there's that. And I don't have any more chance cubes now. So, I'm going to grab some wood here. Oh, wait, no, I think that's something. right? Does it make... Yeah. Okay. So we will build out... Oh, what would be the best place to build out from? I think from actually there would probably be the best if I just build out the back of it. Because I don't know I don't know exactly how much of an area they can affect. I tried to look stuff up, but apparently there is certain stuff that these can spawn that will fuck you over no matter where you are. So, I mean, we'll just have to risk it, I guess. Okay. Now, the worst thing about this is, like, some of these I'm going to have to, like, activate and then run away from. Like, I'm going to have to build a platform, place it down, break it, and then, like, run this way to get away from it. So we will place out, we'll go 15 out. Oh, you know what? We'll go 20 out. Because I don't fucking trust these chance cubes. Okay. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll build out a couple more this way. Because, like I said, I don't know exactly how big of an area they can affect. I know that it's definitely bigger than this platform. And because I've seen what a few of these do. And I could very easily end up dying on the first chance cube that I roll. Like, it wouldn't honestly surprise me at all. So we will start actually with the normal chance cubes, but the thing that's neat about them... Oh god, and they fucking made boxes out of them. Ah, oh, shit, I misplaced one. But that's fine. For Christmas, gift boxes, sure. Because if you make a solid like that... Yep, it even comes with the music. It's a giant chance cube. So this... So that took... let's see, that was 9, 18... 27 chance cubes to make this thing, and it does all of those rolls at once when you break it. It's like when we break it, yeah, see, it started to build immediately. Oh god, this is gonna fill this with molten something. I think that's what this one is, and then it fills it with molten metals. Yeah. Oh, and I think it just burned up my wood that was in there. Oh my god. So yeah, as you can see, you can like, if I had stayed in there, I would have been dead. This is a lot. I've seen this one. I knew what this one was, but the last time I saw this one, I don't know if it was because they did it in the nether or what, but it filled it with dark steel. Oh god, and fucking milk too, really. But yeah, as I said... You can very easily get fucked out of it. Okay, so I think there's another chance. I don't know if it would have wrecked my chance cube that was in there. So my chance cube in there would have been... Also, it's a block of milk. You can't even do that in Minecraft. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, God. Okay, glow gas. That's neat. Oh, shit, I stepped off. Molten energetic alloy. Sure you are. Okay, so if that goes there, can I look out of it? Okay. I'm trying to see if I can find the chance cube in there somewhere. Okay, so with all that blocked off. Oh god. Oh right, glow gas. Does. Oh fuck me. Oh what? It's like an effect? Okay, drop me, please. Thank you. Ugh, okay. Alright, so that platform immediately ruined. Oh, God, okay, I need to block that up. A little bit more. There we go. There we go. Block that up. So, yeah, that is a bunch of weird shit right there already. But you know what? We're going to just keep going on this platform. Because why not? We have 3 more. So I'll place that one there. Oh, look at that. It just made like... Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Should have known that was coming. Fuck, I had seen that one before. Oh, God, no. Don't tell me that released the glow gas. It did. Your home bed was missing. I had a bed at some point. I do not remember ever having a bed in this. Oh, I probably need more wood, too. Because oh, fuck. Because all my shit will be up. Although technically if I get hit by... really, Zombie Pigman? How did you get in there? Stupid nether stuff. Oh god, did that ever fuck it up? Okay, I need... I need to break the wood. Fuck. I need to break the wood so that I can climb back up. There we go. And, oh, fuck. But if I break my grave from here, I'm fucked anyway. Because I'm, oh, shit. Okay, I need even more wood. Shit. Okay. Because I need to block off that glow gas, otherwise that's just going to push me up. Any chance there's, like, blocks in here? I mean, there's heads, which I can technically use, but I don't know if they'll block the glow gas. I imagine they would. I'm pretty sure they would, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go and grab some more wood. Oh, but yeah, as you can see, like, immediately, and I forgot about the diamond stuff. That's, like, the second time that I've died in this entire fucking save file. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Oh, fuck off. What the hell did I just... See, that's happened to me before, where, like, I've misclicked somewhere, and it's opened up something and just really fucked me. Okay. I've seen that one before, too, where it makes the diamond, but there's, like, the block of TNT in the middle. Fuck. I'd seen that one before, and I didn't fucking realize it. But yeah, these chance cubes, man, they can... There's some that, like that one there, that's really fucking mean. Because, like, it spawns the diamond. So you're like, oh, this must have been a good one. And then you go to collect it, and it's like, boom. It's like, oh, was not a good one. Keep. Oh, fuck, it's being fed by that side now. There we go. There he goes. Okay. Keep blocking it off. Keep going. It's a good thing that well, fuck, that's right. I was going to expand off of this thing for when I eventually did make, like, Wither Killer and whatnot. Because it made sense, you know. It's like, you know, because you can have it where it spawns the Wither, teleports it, and then kills it in a different location than it spawns it. Which I think is the best way. And you can even make a compact one where it spawns it and it teleports it like 1 or 2 blocks down, which would probably be the one that I'd go for. Maybe. Nah, I think I'd make it. Okay, so there we go. Get all my shit back. Alright, don't want to do this, but I'll do that again. Okay. A diamond and some redstone, eh? Fair enough. Okay, and... book. Did you know the real reason his name is Pickles is because a user from Wild's Twitch chat suggested the reward? Okay, who's Pickles? Because there are some things that, like, spawn creatures and whatnot around. Okay, well, okay. Anyway, now we will do the icosahedrons. Go disco ball. I'm going to back up a bit for this one. Get a good view of it. And... okay. No text chat. Oh, holy shit. It just dropped a fuck ton of wool. Holy shit. It's a lot of wool. Okay, hang on. My inventory is a little bit of a mess right now. Throw all those on. Put that over there. Okay, don't really need all this wool. Don't need that either. Or that. Or the diamond. That's right. I just threw a diamond off the cliff. Okay. So that dropped a bunch of wool. I'm not going to back up quite as far this time. I'm just going to sit here. This is still probably within the range of anything that it'll fucking do to me, but, you know... Nope, okay. Apparently I get the tiniest amount of experience possible. I like those ones because you don't actually have to break them. It's just punch them and they go, which is nice. Okay. Check in while I watch the show. It worries me that I don't hear anything. Like, that one did, apparently, absolutely. Oh. Okay. Where did that come from? Okay. Apparently that one just left me block time. Alright, well that was somewhat anticlimactic. It's a good thing that our giant one turned out so well, because that looks fucking cool now. Well, actually, to be fair, it looks like an absolute mess, so... I mean... Hang on a second. Fuck, that's a lot of fucking molten metals. And something was burning down. What is burning through there? It's weird. Okay, so... I don't like that the Digi note says something about something named Pickles. Because it's like... It's like his name is Pickles because somebody in his Twitch suggested the reward. It's like, alright, but nothing spawned. Unless it, like, spawned and, like, immediately, like, fell off, or it spawned in the molten metals and got fucked or something. I don't know. Oh, well. I mean, what can you do, right? And that's all the chance cubes I have. Actually, you know what? I think you can even make chance cubes. Like, if we look it up, chance cube. Yeah, it's just lapis. You can make chance cubes using just lapis. Oh my god, really? So, like, I can take out a stack of lapis here. And, oh god, I have so much wool. I'm just going to throw out all this wool, because I don't need it, and I have way more than enough dye to make my own. Well, granted, I don't have any sheep, but I mean, whatever. Okay, there we go. So, you know what? We will do, because we still have a little bit of time. So, I need a block of lapis. And then to make the chance cube, that's all it takes. Okay. So we do the block, and then we do the circle. And then we do the block. And then we do the circle. Easy enough. Alright. So, god, I have so much lapis that I could, like, do this for fucking ever, basically. Okay, so if I need there we go. So we will do 4 more chance cubes, just because those, the big, like, the icosahedrons, or whatever the fuck it was called, was kind of disappointing. I'd do another huge one, but that would take me forever to make 27 more of these chance cubes, so... We will see what these ones do. And let's see, because I know that there are some, like, really funky things that can happen. Like, there is one where it took the chunk that it was broken and just flipped it upside down, which is a weird one. Okay. Glenn, the zombie. Goodbye. Bye, Glenn. Oh, an assortment of minerals. And this one. Hey, at least it isn't a giant chance cube. I mean, that's pretty fucking close. So it spawned even more. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna... There we go. So that put just a fuck ton of string. Unfortunately, it did destroy the other... 4, 5, 6... The other 7 chance cubes that the first one had spawned. But, I mean, that's a risk you gotta take. Block of course. Yep. Fuck me. You know what? That's the last one anyway, so it can stay like that. Okay. So, we had Glenn, and look at that mess. Oh, look at that. It actually... How did that work? How did it fix part of it? Oh, maybe it didn't? No, there it goes. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. So, there we go. That is what our chance cubes got us. And there's still enemies falling off of it. So, maybe next time, we'll see what I can do about the power generation. But... Until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.